Hey, what is up, everybody? This is Cam Jennings, aka Cam Fats, coming at you on behalf of EpicConversions.com. And look, I just wanted to make a video today on Facebook here or on YouTube, wherever you're seeing this. I just wanted to kind of talk with you all for a minute here. Um, I wanted to tell you a story. I have a couple lessons, right? A couple of things that I wanted to tell you about that I think might help you in your online journey, right? To give you these lessons, I have to tell a little bit of a story to give you some context. Before I even get into that, though, I want to remind everybody to be sure to grab your copy of the weekly episode guide for One Step Away. So this is the five most recent episodes of Step Away. I do an episode a day, Monday through Friday, right? So Monday through Friday, I do an episode every single day for One Step Away. It's my podcast. It's awesome. And if you download that weekly episode guide, you'll get all five episodes in a nice little episode guide. It's pretty cool. That'll be around here somewhere. If you're watching this on YouTube, that'll be down below in the description. If you're watching this on Facebook, I've put it somewhere around this video. So weekly episode guide, pretty cool. All right, so I want to give you two lessons right here on this video, though. And it's funny to give these two lessons. I have to tell a story. So this story is interesting. It's really weird. It starts with this whole like pandemic thing, right? My family, we kind of have this tradition of going yard sailing or garage sailing every summer. And when COVID-19 broke out, this pandemic broke out, we weren't able to do that last summer. So it was a real bummer. I found it was something I really missed doing. Now, another thing that we kind of enjoy doing as a family is playing board games. And we actually even have like a board game night once a week where we just kind of hang out as a family and play. It doesn't have to be a board game. It could be like a card game or whatever, but we just get together and play a game that doesn't have anything to do with like screens, right? No media stuff, just like no screens, hanging out, enjoying each other's company, right? So we do that. So there's two things my family does. It's kind of traditional. And one of them got taken away from us this past summer. So it really sucks. And I was thinking a few weeks ago, like, I really, miss going garage sailing and stuff. And, we're probably not going to be able to do it that really great this summer either. It's really a bummer because of this dumb virus or whatever. So I started thinking, man, I wonder if I can make like a board game or something, like my own board game about, garage sailing, and that got me to looking around, on the internet, and me being a marketer, like, of course, I need to look to see if this is some kind of a hot niche. Is there money to be made in this? Even though, like, my original intention was just to create a board game for our board game night. But I had to, just at least look. And when I looked, it's funny because what I found was, like, first of all, board games are kind of in a renaissance period, okay? Board games are, they're becoming more easy to publish for the little guy. It's easier to like get a board game published now, to start a Kickstarter, to actually publish the board game yourself. It's easier to get these things done because of all the tools and technology we have. So there's kind of a renaissance going on with board games right now. It's pretty neat. That's one thing I found. The other thing I found was, with board games, there is a spike in board game sales every single December around Christmas. You can set your watch by it, clockwork. Every single year around Christmas time, board game sales go up. So if you're going to create your own board game and launch it, like, December is the time to launch that sucker, right? So no, hands down, no question, it's a great time to launch a board game. So I'm finding all this weird marketing stuff out about board games. It wasn't my initial intention at all. I just was thinking, hey, I want to make a board game about garage sales. But of course, as a marketer, I get into all this weird analytical data. I'm studying it as a niche, as a possible way to make money now. And now I'm starting to get interested in it. So I started watching all these YouTube videos about people publishing their own board games and stuff. Like, keep in mind, I have no board game yet. I haven't even created this thing yet. I don't even know. It's just an idea in my mind about a board game about garage sales. Okay. So I'm doing all this research now, and I'm learning about board game publishing and like manufacturers that will actually publish the pieces and the equipment for you and stuff like that. And I'm kind of thinking about maybe publishing a game. So anyways, this past weekend, I decided that I was going to, you know, make this game. All right. Well, let me back up a step. So towards the end of last year, towards the end of 2020, I decided I was going to be taking my weekends off. All right. So I've been doing that in 2021 here, taking most of my weekends off from working online, and I needed something to do with my time. And this past Friday, I was thinking, you know what? Tomorrow I'm gonna make a board game, right? And I knew that Saturday was our board game night, so I was, I'm gonna make this garage sale board game, and I'm gonna have it ready by tonight when we do our board game night. I'm gonna have my family like play test this board game with me. I'm gonna torture them with my garage sale game. So anyways, that's what I did. So this past Saturday, I set to making this like board game, this garage sale. I called it Garage Sale Weekend. I came up with that name on Saturday morning, right? Garage Sale Weekend. And my kids got up Saturday morning while I was making this game, and they both came along and they both gave me input on the game. So it turned into a collective effort where we were all kind of like coming up with ideas on what this game could be and how it might work, and what might make it cool or whatever. And this is what I created on Saturday morning, and it doesn't look like much. It doesn't really look like much. It's pretty lame. I took an old cereal box and I made this little prototype of this board game and what it would be. And here you have all these spots where the cards go and whatever. Anyways, I'm not going to get into what the board game is all about because, you guys don't care about that. But the point is, the whole thing came together on Saturday, right? It's a little prototype of the game. And by Saturday night, we were playing this game, having a great time, laughing, joking, having a great time playing this game. But the game was created out of thin air on Saturday morning. We were laughing, playing, having a good old time by Saturday evening. It came together really, really fast. And it was this board game about garage sales, right? It was really fun. And I guess the reason I'm telling you this story is a couple lessons, okay? Before I do, I want to remind everybody, if you enjoy this kind of video, if you enjoy these stories, this is kind of my style, how I teach people things. I like to tell stories and, kind of relate things in my real life to working online and things that people are trying to accomplish online. That's kind of how I do it. And if you relate to that, hey, be sure to go around here somewhere. It's either in the description below if you're on YouTube. If you're on Facebook watching this, it's somewhere around this video. Be sure to click on that link, download your free copy of my weekly episode guide for One Step Away. One Step Away is my podcast. It's about motivation. It's about tips. It's about strategy for helping you achieve success online, right? Because I believe that you're all one step away from your next big breakthrough when it comes to online success. And that's what that podcast is about. One step away, your next big breakthrough online. It's a Monday through Friday podcast. And I have a lot of fun putting it on. It's absolutely free. So be sure to download your weekly episode guide. Check it out. You don't even have to opt in for the episode guide. It's totally free. I just put it out there for everybody. Okay, so cool. So yeah, go get that. And let me just tell you these two lessons I wanted to tell you about. Okay, so the first lesson, when you care about something, like when you have an active interest in something, it just feels like things come together much easier for you. When it comes to making money with it, when it comes to turning it into some kind of a business, when it comes to making some kind of financial gain off of it, for some reason, it is always easier. It's so much easier when you're actually having some kind of an interest in the thing. With the board game thing, I'm finding it very easy to move forward with the board game thing I'm finding it very easy to put myself in this position where I can do a board game launch and actually just make some money off of a board game. And I think that the reason why it's easy for me is because I have an interest in it. I actually enjoy it. It's kind of fun. So it's almost like it's not like work. It's like that age old saying, do what you love and you'll never work a day in your life, something like that. Well, I've enjoyed board games for many years, and, my family does too. And we've had a lot of good times with them. So it's really not a chore to try to be involved in this project and make money with, publishing a board game. Epic Conversions is a publishing company by its very nature. So publishing a board game is really just another extension of that. Really, it's no different than what I do right now. It's just a little bit different because it's physical and it's a little bit of a different market, but it's very similar to what I already do anyway. So launching the board game is not that much different than launching a digital product, to be honest with you. So anyways, I would say the first lesson is when you care about something, it becomes infinitely easier. You just enjoy what you're doing. And it's not as big of a deal to adjust when things don't go quite right, because you're just enjoying what you're doing, right? When you don't like something, when you're not interested in a market, every single little thing it becomes infinitely more difficult. You hate adjusting. You get very frustrated that things aren't working right. You hate that you're having to spend money on things. It's like something that's cliche. We've heard it so many times, but when you care about something, it just becomes infinitely easier to work in a project like that where you can make money. The second lesson I would give you is use everything. Use everything. All right. When we think about this board game thing, and think about the story I told you about the yard sales, about the board games, about how I put them together, about how I put this like prototype together so fast, and we play tested it. And we're probably going to play test it a few more times and make a better design or whatever. And but by the time that thing looks like an actual board game, it'll be tested several times. But the point is, I was using I was using the things around me, right? Like the garage sales, we have a love for garage sales. We have a love for board games. I'm using what I have. I'm using everything, right? I'm using my love for all these things to put ventures together that make me money. And then the other point of that, I would say, let me just get really meta with it. This podcast, this episode right here, not this podcast, sorry. This episode, this video you're watching right now, not to be too meta, but I mean, I'm literally, this is content for you guys. I hope you get value out of it, but I'm just talking about what I'm doing in my life and what I'm doing in my business. I'm using everything, right? 20 years ago, it wouldn't have occurred to me to think, oh, I need a piece of content. Let me talk about this other thing that I'm doing that has nothing to do with, digital marketing or what. It wouldn't have occurred to me to do that 20 years ago. But here today, like I have firmly adopted this, demeanor or this attitude of, use everything. Right. So anyways, I hope that helps. Those are 2 lessons for you. Use everything. And when you care about something, it's infinitely easier to make money with it. Hope they help. They're very simple, but they definitely have worked for me. Be sure to get over to click that link around here somewhere. Get your free copy of the weekly episode guide of One Step Away. And I'll see you guys on One Step Away in the episodes. Peace, everybody.